Hello, this is Theo Goodman, and I'm from dgenbet.com. I'm here talking to the Bybit team, a new exchange out there. And not only do they have 100x leverage, they also have a wheel of fortune. So we all like the wheels, spinning wheels. It has some nostalgia in crypto, actually, from some other exchanges doing it a really long time ago. But now the wheel is back, ladies and gentlemen, and we've got I got the team. So why don't you guys just quickly introduce yourself one by one? Tell us who you are, what part of the Bybit team.
Yeah. Hey guys. Glad to be on the show. My name is Ben. I'm the CEO and also the co-founder of Bybit.
And I'm Vasco. I'm a business development manager. Joined about 7 months ago.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Okay, let's get right into it. So just give us a little bit more background of your team. Have you been a part of any other exchanges, or maybe were you part of some other projects outside of crypto having to do with trading, whether that's with crypto or legacy markets? Tell us a little bit about your background.
Yeah. Actually, the project started back in April last year. My personal background, I did about 8 years of retail Forex. So I was actually in charge of the whole APAC market for XM.com, one of the largest retail Forex business in the world, I guess. And we have 4 founders. One of the other founder is our technical partner, who's from Morgan Stanley. So he's quite into the high frequency trading infrastructure. So he's in charge of our matching engine, make sure we can handle a lot of volumes so that we have no overload and all that. We do have other 2 founders. They were also in the crypto business. And they founded one of the quite big project in China that's focused on crypto project incubations, basically. So the 4 of us got together and we saw something we could do here in this derivative market, and that's why we decided to do Bybit.
All right, right on. Where's the company registered?
The company is registered in BVI, headquartered in Singapore. We do have office in Shanghai and Taiwan as well.
Okay, cool. All right, so I've visited Bybit. Of course, I like the wheel, and I like that you guys have gone, directly in and said, okay, we got to have leverage, because let's be honest, a lot of places were like at the beginning years ago, but also still today, people are like, oh, I don't know, I'm skeptical of leverage. I don't want to offer it. That's not good. But in the end, then they add it. We've seen that happen at some places already. So tell us, what's your vision for Bybit? And why should we use it? I do know, so just so everyone that hasn't used it yet, you have 100x Bitcoin perpetual contract or perpetual product. It's not really a contract. And you want to do an Ethereum perpetual product.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
Releasing the Ethereum USD perpetual swap on testnet probably this Friday. You're the first one to know.
Okay, great.
So our Ethereum USD contract would allow Ethereum deposit. So if you can trade it basically with Ethereum deposited, and so it's still an inverse contract, right? And to answer your question, your first question, what is our vision? One of the reasons we decided to do this, especially from my background, is FX trading. We see a lot of the issues, and especially market manipulations and all these things are happening in crypto space. And we believe the current players are not really doing a proper job in terms of transparency and also simply doing what exchange is supposed to be doing. That is order matching and execution, right? So we want to fix that, offering client a faster trading experience, and also as well as giving back a little bit back to the community. So we are actually working on a Bybit Academy that sort of focused on crypto day trading. We are actually releasing a few videos and also articles and also seminars and webinars soon, right? Yeah.
Okay, great. And so, I think you even you mentioned it indirectly. How do you guys plan to handle a lot of volume in the sense of, how do you plan on scaling Bybit when you guys have a lot? We've seen it with, other exchanges, not only one, where, the legendary, there's a lot of price action and then nobody can fulfill their orders and they get wrecked, they get liquidated and so on and so forth. Everyone knows this game in crypto that happens a lot. So how are you guys going to make it so that if there's a really big price move and there's a lot of people using your exchange, that I don't get totally wrecked on it?
Right. I mean, I guess how do you look at that question, right? It's one argument is people are saying it's a technical issue, but I guess a lot of it is not really about technical. It's about how do you set up your fundamental market making programs. So we do have a quite transparent reward system for our market makers who, if they are fulfilling a duty, we can offer them a sort of a spot in our designated market making seats, where if they're fulfilling duties, and we pay them a monthly retainer. And that is a transparent program. So in another way, that we do not have our own internal market making house. So that sort of answers the question. But we can still not guarantee that when price movement is huge, maybe the market makers are pulling off. So, but we do not use overload or anything like that to not get order executed and all that. So I guess it's really two ways to look at it. One is a technical issue, and our matching engines that can sort of fix that problem. Another way to look at it is, do you have a sort of internal market making house to deal with the orders? And the answer is we don't have it. And we try to make it transparent and make it sort of a competing environment for the market makers, so they can come and fight for the seat.
Okay, cool. So, all right, well, going along with that question, what kind of API access do you offer right now?
We do offer WebSocket and REST API. And down the road, we're actually thinking of offering the fixed API.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
and
the fixed API will be sort of able to connect to the more traditional systems like MT4 and all that through a bridge system. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was going to ask. If there's, like a vision to maybe be able to do MT4 or NinjaTrader or whatever other tools.
Sure. My background is Forex, and again, a lot of my old, let's say, affiliates and friends are asking if they can get liquidity from Bybit. And for us, the most important thing is to get their fixed API ready. And then I don't know if you're familiar with the technical part. You need a bridge system to connect to the API and provide liquidities to MT4 brokers, basically. Yeah.
Okay, so well, just tell us what is your current fee structure just for your average user? What's the current fee structure?
For our we do offer a maker rebate that is 2.5 bips, and also for takers, that if you are taking an order, a market order, you are paying 7.5 bips.
Okay, cool. All right.
Standard, yeah.
All right, so with any high leverage product, there's gonna be people that have to get liquidated, or so how are you guys going to handle that? Are you going to build up an insurance fund? Are you using that model, or you're doing ADL, I think, and you also have this other option, I believe, like auto ADL option. Tell us about how that works and why you chose that path.
Yeah, well, basically, when it comes to, first, we do have an insurance fund. So that system, and basically, when you get liquidated, a certain amount of margins left and then be tossed into the insurance fund. When the insurance fund is dried up, basically for us, when we design the system, we have two choices to either go with the social loss system or the ADL, the auto deleveraging system. And we chose the ADL because it simply is more fair. For the social loss, everyone is taking a hit. But who's causing the contract loss are most likely the high-risk takers. So the ADL system sort of targets more of the high-risk takers, and that is why we go for that system. But we are definitely trying to fix something. For us, for Bybit, that is only our maintenance margin is always 0.5%. So it doesn't go up as your risk limit or as your position gets higher. So that is something unique about us. And we are also trying to fix the issue of we're trying to do some innovation here with the insurance fund. Let's say if the insurance funds gets too big, maybe we'll do something about reducing our maintenance level to even lower level, just to show that we're more transparent and give it back to the trader a little bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What about offering free spins if the insurance fund gets too high?
That's one way to do it. Yeah. And also, you mentioned the spin many times, and we actually got quite a few feedbacks from clients saying that, hey guys, we're professional traders, but the spin looks more like a marketing gimmicks. For us, the point, we're actually going to change the marketing strategy on that a little bit. Instead of calling it spin, it's going to be welcome bonus and sort of a trading bonus. Just to help you. So the incentive is still there, and we still want to help clients to at least try Bybit on our cost. So basically, when you register account, you do get a free bonus, and if you make a profit from it, you can withdraw it. Right. But we're going to get rid of the wheel, basically.
Oh, okay. Well, I like the wheel, and I think a lot of other traders that like the wheel too, actually. Okay. But I understand that some people from legacy might not get it. But I think crypto people might be skeptical, but I think some of them get it. And so if anyone doesn't know, it's a little bit different of a spin. You guys can correct me if I get it mixed up, but it's a little bit different. It reminds me, it's basically a system. It's kind of like, if anyone is familiar with sports betting, it's kind of like a free bet. So if I sign up, I get a little bit of Bitcoin, but I can't withdraw the Bitcoin, but I can use the Bitcoin to trade. And if I make profit, then I can withdraw the profit. And so it's kind of like a free bet deposit bonus kind of hybrid system. And so that's how it works, basically.
Yeah, we want people to sort of try out Bybit on our with free. Basically, you have no cost on your end. All it takes is 2 minutes to register the account. You can try out our user interface. You can try out. We do have a few key features that I haven't mentioned. You can set up a stop loss and take profit along with your limit order. So this is something unique about us. And we also have a trailing stop system that's targeted with your position. So it's an exit function. So we want people to try all these nice things out. And the best way is to get them a free credit and let them try it out, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so they do have. So they have this. When you make an order, a window pops up and it says, what's your take? What do you want to set as a take profit? What do you want to set as a stop loss? And it has like percentage buttons. So that's a pretty cool feature, and I think that might encourage new people to be set those too, because you're offering it already. So that's a pretty good. I would say that's cool. Okay, so you mentioned that you're working on. So I have a question about the Ethereum that you're adding. Can I use my Ethereum collateral as collateral to trade on the Bitcoin product?
No, not yet. That is actually down the road into development. I would think we are working on a cross-margin solution. So basically, you're able to do that, but that has to be probably 3 to 4 months down the road. Yeah.
Okay. And what about other coins? Are you looking at adding other coins, or are you thinking about adding more Bitcoin futures that have expiries, or are you thinking about adding more altcoins, or what is your vision for farther down the future?
Yeah, I would say down in 6 months, we are definitely releasing more perpetuals. After Ethereum, it's going to be most likely EOS and Ripple. We do have a lot of clients requesting these two, especially from Asian markets. So these are down to 6 months down the road. And definitely, if you're talking about longer runs, definitely we want to increase our product lines, maybe traditional futures and even options, right?
Yeah. Okay, cool. So even options possibly.
Yeah,
that's cool. Okay, great. Well, I think that we touched on a lot of stuff of your platform that's really good. Let's get back to what I didn't ask at the beginning. How did you get into Bitcoin or crypto at all, and why? And just tell us a little bit about your story, how you got into this at all.
Myself, well, I started sort of trading and dealing with crypto a little bit about 3 years ago. It was a very close friend who told me a little bit about Bitcoin, Ethereum. I sort of got fascinated, got interested into it. And I actually did a half year. I mean, I was while I was managing the Forex business as a side interest, I was sort of doing some project reviews on different projects. So you can even, but mostly they were in Chinese, and you can even still search the video of what I did on YouTube, probably still. But that sort of stopped after taking on this project. Yeah. But
Okay.
again, I mean, we do believe the deep future of Bitcoin and crypto, and that is why we're doing this. We do see a huge future with it. Yeah.
Okay, great. All right. Well, I don't have anything else. I think that I think you guys have some interesting things to say, and you have you're trying to do it without socialized losses. That's a little bit different. And the wheel, I'm sad to hear the wheel is going away, but you're keeping a bonus system. That's
Right.
cool. Maybe what about bonus, like, wheel or bonus, if you trade so much volume a month and you get, a free spin and you can win a Lambo or whatever, this like kind of something.
So you just want to win a Lambo, right?
No, I think that the spinning wheel has a certain appeal to it. I think that it has I get that people from other sectors are like, yeah, this looks shady or whatever, but I think that's good. I kind of like that you embraced having a wheel, so that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So everyone in the comments, put your comments, wheel or no wheel, in the future. You give us, we'll do a vote in the comments. We can get a little bit of reaction. Okay. If you like the wheel or you don't like the wheel. Also in the comments, put your opinion. Do you like ADL, auto deleveraging, or do you want to have socialized losses? What do you think is more fair, or what do you think is better? Go on and put it in there. Is 100x enough or not enough? Give us your feedback. I mean, what's next, right? 200. I mean,
looking forward to see the comments.
yeah. Me too. Yeah. So please make sure to put comments, and I will put links so you guys have a Telegram. We can get in touch with you there. How else can we get in touch with you?
We do have online customer support. We do have a business development team. So there's many ways to reach to us. We update our Medium, Twitter official channels very often, so you can always find our people. Yeah.
Okay, great.
You know what? I was thinking. So if you leave a comment, we'll find a few comments and we will give you some free spins. Yeah, guys.
There you go, guys. There you go. You got to comment and get free spins. I have put a link to you guys in the description, so you can use that and get right there. I'll add a link to your Telegram and any other, and I'll try to get a link to your Medium in there. And thanks a lot, Bybit.
Thank you.
And talk to you guys soon.
Thank you, Theo. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.